Hi, I'm Alistair Weaver. That is our chief test driver, Jonathan Alfarlan. This is a Cadillac Escalade IQ, that's the electric version. That is a Cadillac Escalade V, that's the gas version. And this is probably the silliest edition ever of Edmunds U-Drags. Let's get on with it.
And here we go. Today we have the 2025 Cadillac Escalade V with 682 horsepower and 653 pound-feet of torque. It's running on Bridgestone lenses. Going up against the 2025 Cadillac Escalade IQ with 680 horsepower and 615 pound-feet of torque, or up to 750 horsepower and 785 pound-feet of torque in Velocity Max mode. It's running on Michelin Primacy LTXs. These two are going head-to-head on our Edmunds U-Drag track, which starts with a quarter-mile drag, then they hit the brakes, do a 180, and power back to start-finish. After the first run, we'll swap drivers and lanes and do it again. Do you love Edmunds U-Drags? Subscribe now and visit Edmunds.com, where you'll find all the info and inventory you need for new or used vehicles, including the famous Edmunds ratings. And if you're looking to sell, we'll even make you a cash offer for your car.
So we're going to find out what is the fastest chauffeur vehicle in the land. Right, how do we set up the IQ? Into V mode, then there is no launch control, so I'm just going to wait for the G of go and smash my right foot into the throttle, and away we go. Now, it is a massive monster of a vehicle, but with 750 horsepower, it should be quick, and we think it should be a match for the V8 engined Escalade V over there, which the legendary Jonathan is driving.
All right, folks, this is the Cadillac Escalade V, which means I have essentially a CT5 Blackwing engine under the hood. I mean, America, baby, doesn't get any better than this. All right, so how do we launch this thing? It's quite simple. So I go ahead and I hit this convenient little V button. You can program it to your heart's content here, but essentially I've selected all the sportiest settings for engine sound, all-wheel drive system, engine transmission, brakes, suspension, steering. Everything's turned up to 11. And then it's the usual song and dance for the launch control. 2-pedal it, left foot hard on the brake, floor the accelerator. All right, that's enough talking. Let's get this show on the road and have some fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. Oh, it's sort of all around. Oh, look at this. Look at the sound of that V8.
There we go. And we're off.
This thing's like wandering around all over the place. It's so silly.
Man, V is out ahead.
Okay, get the braking done.
All right, now. Slowest apex turn ever.
Stop, turn in.
Oh my God, transmission just dead in the water.
I think I've got him out the corner.
Oh my God. What? What?
Where is he? I think I've done him.
Oh my God, and the IQ is gonna take it.
It's a triumph for electricity. I want to hit the 112 mile an hour top speed.
That is, what happened?
Jonathan, the future won.
The future did win. It was looking good for, you know, the CT5 Blackwing powered SUV, but I don't know, at the apex, it was so weird. This thing just, it almost felt like it went into neutral, like there was nothing there. I don't know if it was traction control or whatnot, but everything was looking great, and then it just gave up at the turn.
Yeah, so this thing, it's really weird coming off the line, because the whole car feels like it's like almost like it's floating on air. It's like moving around a little bit. And I looked across at you, and you looked like a powerboat in that the nose was like up in the air, and it was just sort of squatting, but you were flat powering away, and that V8 was screaming. And then it wanders around a little bit under full braking, but then I managed to get it, and it also is not giving you the power till you basically get it straightened up. But once you get it straightened up, then it's back on the power. But then I hit 112 miles an hour, and it was like, that's your lot. So I was a bit worried as I got to the finish line that you might catch me, because I got to 112 and it said, I'm not going any faster, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way this thing sounds. It sounds way better than that, but clearly that was the winner. So let's swap and do this again.
So into the old world, the gas-powered car. One thing I'd like to call out in this car, I'm always a big fan of this. You have a car that weighs over 6,000 pounds, but it would weigh a lot more if it didn't have carbon fibre trim. Makes a huge difference. Anyway, stop being cynical, Alistair. What are we looking at? On the settings, we are into a V mode, steering sport, suspension sport, brake feel sport, engine shift sport. And then away we go. According to the computer, Jonathan ran 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds, 0 to 100 in 10.5, which is ridiculously fast for a vehicle of this size. And then I've got launch control to come. So foot on the brake, gas, and then explode off the line. Watch the braking, get it straight, get back on the V8, and hopefully can at least be a little bit closer than Jonathan was, even if I suspect the electric car has just got too much for it. Let's find out. Okay, so kind of a shocker on that one. I was sure that the V was going to take it. But yeah, we're going to run it again. I have my V Max mode turned on here, and that's pretty much all I got to do, aside from, you know, put it in drive and then just sending it down. Well, let's do this.
Five, four, three, 2, 1.
Go! Come on, IQ!
Oh, this thing sounds glorious.
Here I go! Ooh.
This is one of the silliest things I've ever done.
Oh man, this thing walks around quite a bit.
Under braking, here we go.
Oh my God, stop, please, please, please. Oh, oh my God.
Okay, get it turned in, and now I'm going to try and learn from Jonathan. Oh, same problem. Oh, but now it's pulling.
Go!
Here we go, a little.
Oh, it's close! It's close!
Oh, wait, now I think he's going to max out. And can I get it on the line?
Come on, IQ! Come on, IQ! Ah!
Oh, it's one of the closest races ever, and probably the silliest vehicles we've ever raced.
Oh my God, I don't know. That was like a photo finish. This thing did better off the line this time, and then that thing somehow came alive on the back end, and I think you have the top end like you said, you're sort of a sitting duck once you hit 112 miles an hour, and then it's just like, all right, well, hope I've eked out enough of a lead there.
So I had the same thing, that I went for the gas and basically not a lot happened. So I just waited and unwound the lock and tried again, and then it kind of unleashed everything. So I think I learned from what happened to you, and that then gave me the boost coming out of the corner.
I think we're gonna have to do a runoff. Like, I think I need another stab at that V, because I think ultimately it is the one that should be winning this race, and it was just sort of a fluke that happened in the first run. So how about we swap cars again, swap lanes, and run it one more time.
So here we go for the decider. I'm back in the electric Escalade. Not sure there's that much that I can do differently. I'm just going to try and maximize it through the corner, get the car straightened up as quickly as possible, and then use all that torque to get me back to the finish line. So let's see what happens.
All right, well, it's a runoff, guys. Clearly, there was a bit of an anomaly on my first run where I think the traction control might have been just a little too aggressive. Unfortunately, I can't turn it off because we need that for launch control. So I'm going to go ahead and try and be a little bit more patient on that turnaround. And clearly, this thing has the potential to win. So let's see if I can pull out a win for it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. Much better launch in V mode than before. We're side by side in these mammoth vehicles.
Come on! Yeah!
And I think that V8 is starting to pull a little bit.
Come on, V! You got this! You got this! You got this, you big, beautiful boat.
Right. Stop. And roll it in, get it straight. Now we can unleash the torque. We are side by side. Oh, the gas car, I think, is just starting to pull a little bit.
It's close.
Oh, I've hit the 112 miles an hour.
I'm gonna pull it. I'm pulling it. I'm pulling, and
Oh, that's all I've got. Hit 112.
woo! That was close. Well, I'm glad I won that one. It was close though. It was exciting. Way more exciting than I was thinking it was gonna be.
I topped out at 112 and it stopped pulling. So I think that gave you an extra little boost across the line. But yeah, it's just get it stopped, get it turned, and then you're just trying to use all that torque to haul it out. And you got to be so patient. These things are so big. But yeah, that was a pretty exciting race for a 10,000 pound mega SUV.
Well, that was exciting. Here's the track conditions. And for the best numbers. 0 to 60 goes to the Escalade V at 4.8 seconds. Quarter mile goes to the V again at 13.2 seconds at 110.2. Max cornering goes to the Escalade V, pulling 0.94 Gs. And the win goes to the Escalade V with a time of 38.1 seconds at 120 miles an hour. For the official leaderboard, head on over to edmunds.com/U-Drags. The Cadillac Escalade V places in 54th with its debut time of 38.1 at 120. while its EV brother, the Escalade IQ, makes its debut in 57th with a time of 38.6.
So Jonathan ended up with a rare 3-race Edmunds U-Drags. I think because it took us both of us a little bit of time to work out how really to get maximum performance out of these things, because it's not every day that you race a 10,000 pound electric 3-row.
Not just not every day, but probably not ever. No one is doing this kind of thing with these kind of cars, and but it's fun to see that they can.
We'd love to know what you think of this, because this is a kind of a bit of a departure for us. We've been flirting with the idea of doing more kind of left field races. So tell us in the comments below whether you think this is a good idea, and if you'd like to see more sort of eccentric races, or whether you just want to stick with the raw performance. Love to hear your thoughts. And on that note, we're going to conclude another race. Check out all the other races on our channel, most of which aren't as eccentric as this. And of course, go to edmunds.com for all your car shopping needs. Thanks for watching. See you next time.